Ever dream of an Italian escape that blends like stunning beaches with ancient mysteries and just a slower pace of life?
Sounds idyllic, doesn't it?
It really does. Okay, let's unpack this because today on the deep dive, we're crafting what we think is pretty much your ideal 72-hour adventure in Sardinia, Italy.
Right.
We know you're looking to get informed quickly, thoroughly, without feeling overwhelmed,
Yeah.
So our aim is to spark those aha moments, give you stuff that'll have you picturing yourself on this incredible island.
And it is incredible. What's fascinating is that while many travelers know mainland Italy, Rome, Florence, Venice, the classic Sardinia, offer something really distinct.
Different how?
Well, it's the Med's second largest island, for starters. And it has this incredibly long, diverse history, a unique culture shaped by, loads of different rulers over centuries. And the landscapes, breathtaking, genuinely sets it apart.
So not just another Italian beach holiday, then?
Definitely not. It's a journey into something uniquely Sardinian.
Exactly. And to give you a real sense of this unique place, we sort of distilled a dynamic 3-day plan aimed at a first-time visitor, really.
A taster, yeah.
Think of it as your essential guide to hitting the highlights, getting a feel for Sardinia. So to kick off our Sardinian adventure, where do we begin?
We start south, in Cagliari, the island's capital. It's vibrant, and crucially, it's got an airport. So arrival's pretty straightforward.
Okay, convenient. Day 1, Cagliari. What's the vibe? What do we do first?
Morning, I'd say. Head straight for Castello. It's the historic castle district right up top.
Okay.
Picture this. Narrow, winding cobblestone streets, threading through ancient defensive walls.
Yeah.
And then, bam, these amazing lookout points with panoramic views. It really throws you into the city's long history.
Sounds like a great way to get your bearings.
Yeah.
Any specific must-sees within Castello?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
While you're up there, the National Archaeological Museum in Cagliari is well worth your time.
Ah, okay. History buff stuff.
Well, yeah, but it's fascinating. Sardinia's packed with prehistoric sites, some going way back, like before 1000 BC. The museum gives a superb overview, including these things called nuraghe.
Nuraghe, what are they?
They're these unique prehistoric stone towers, really mysterious, dating back to maybe 1500 BCE. The museum helps put it all into context, understand the island's deep roots.
Ancient origins, mysterious towers. Oh, I'm intrigued. So, after soaking up Cagliari's history, where next?
Afternoon, we'll take a drive about 40 minutes west towards a place called Nora.
Nora, okay.
Now, this is where the layers of Sardinian history really, peel back.
Oh, tell me more. Why Nora?
It's this incredible archaeological site. You can see remains from loads of different civilizations, all stacked up, founded by the Phoenicians, maybe 8th century BC.
Wow, Phoenicians?
Yeah, then the Carthaginians were there, then the Romans, even the Byzantines left their mark. You're literally walking among ruins from all these different cultures. It's a tangible timeline of Mediterranean history in one spot.
Walking through Phoenician, Roman, Byzantine. That's pretty amazing. Anything specific we should look out for at Nora?
Definitely. The Roman theater is remarkably well preserved, and you can see parts of the mare, the old thermal baths right by the sea.
Baths by the sea.
Nice.
Yeah.
And check out the Atrio Tristastilo. It's a Roman house with these beautiful mosaic floors still visible. Gives you a glimpse into, daily life back then.
Cool.
Oh, and a tip. There's actually an official app, Nora app. You can download it for a self-guided tour of the Roman bits. Really handy.
A self-guided journey through millennia.
Excellent.
Okay, after all that history, I imagine we'd be ready for some chill time.
Precisely. Late afternoon is perfect for hitting one of Sardinia's amazing southern beaches.
Yes, please. Where would you recommend?
Well, Poeta Beach is super convenient, right near Cagliari. Or you could drive a bit further southwest to Chia. Chia is famous for its absolutely stunning coastline, seriously beautiful beaches.
Right. Okay, noted.
And get this, near Chia, there's a lagoon called Stagno Notiri. Keep an eye out for pink flamingos there.
Flamingos in Italy. No way.
It's quite a sight, especially against that turquoise water. Unexpected, really.
Totally unexpected.
Yeah.
Okay, so history, gorgeous beaches, maybe flamingos. How do we wrap up day 1?
Evening means dinner back in Cagliari. Since you're by the coast, fresh seafood is obviously a great shout.
Seafood?
Or you could dive into some traditional Sardinian dishes. Really get a taste of the local flavors.
Sardinian flavors, right.
Yeah.
So day 1 sounds like a fantastic mix. What's on the cards for day 2 as we head north?
Day 2 is all about coastal beauty. We're taking a scenic drive up the southwestern coast towards a town called Bosa.
Okay.
And the drive itself, wow, it takes maybe 1.5 to 2 hours from the Chia area. It's a highlight. Think dramatic mountains plunging down to this incredibly vibrant turquoise sea.
Sounds like one of those drives where you just have to keep stopping, all right?
Totally. You'll want your camera ready.
Any specific spots we should definitely pull over for along that route?
Absolutely. There's a cove called Calachipola. It's a local favorite. Really clear, shallow water, just idyllic for a quick dip or just to, stare at the beauty.
Calachipola. Got it.
Just a heads up, there's paid parking, and it's like a 5-minute walk down. Oh, and this is important. After Calachipola, keep going on the path towards the Capo Spartivento Lighthouse.
Lighthouse. Why?
The views, the panoramic coastal views from up there are, well, honestly, some of the best on the whole island. Seriously, make the effort. It's worth it.
Beautiful cove. Epic viewpoint. Fantastic tips. So after soaking all that in, we arrive in Bosa. What's Bosa like?
Bosa is just lovely. It's this really picturesque, colorful small town right on the Timo River. The houses are painted all these bright colors. It's super photogenic.
Colorful houses, river. Sounds charming.
It really is. And overlooking it all is the Castle Malaspina. Big medieval castle adds to the whole scene.
Okay, sounds like a postcard. What should we actually do in Bosa?
Take a wander. Stroll across the Ponte Vecchio, the old bridge. Definitely grab some gelato. It's Italy, after all. Explore the narrow, cobbled streets, just soak up the atmosphere, and make your way up to Castle Malaspina. The castle itself has history, but the views from the top, looking back over the town and the river, breathtaking.
Gelato, castle views. Quintessential Italy with a Sardinian twist. Love it. Where to after Bosa?
Late afternoon, another scenic drive. This one's shorter, about an hour north, to Alghero.
Alghero, okay.
When you get there, I'd really suggest a walk along the Lungomare, that's the seaside promenade. Especially as the sun starts to set, the light on the water, the old town walls. It's pretty magical.
Sunset stroll by the sea, perfect way to arrive, and dinner in Alghero. Any specific vibe?
Alghero is interesting. It has this strong Catalan influence from centuries ago. You might even notice it in the dialect or the street signs.
Catalan in Sardinia.
Yeah, it's unique. So for dinner, again, seafood is fantastic, but maybe look out for seafood paella, a nod to that Catalan connection, The historic center is full of charming spots to eat.
Paella in Italy. Another surprise. Okay, day 2 gets us up the coast to Alghero. What's planned for our final day, day 3?
Day 3 is about diving into Alghero itself, its history, its amazing natural surroundings, that dramatic coastline.
Sounds good. Where do we start?
Morning, explore Alghero's historic center, the old town. Check out the cathedral. It has this big, prominent bell tower you can spot. Also, St. Michael's Church, St. Barbara's Church. They're beautiful.
Okay, wandering the old town.
And as you wander, you'll see lots of shops selling red coral jewelry. It's a local specialty, really intricate stuff. There's even a coral museum if you want to learn more about it.
Red coral.
Yeah.
Interesting. A unique souvenir, perhaps.
Definitely could be. So after the town, what's next is pretty spectacular. Late morning or early afternoon, head out to Neptune's Caves.
Neptune's Caves, heard of those. How do we get there?
2 main ways. You can drive to the cliff top, Capocaccia, but then you have to walk down this massive staircase carved into the cliff face. It's called the Escala del Cabirol.
Whoa, staircase down a cliff.
Yeah, it's dramatic. The other option is to take a boat trip straight from Alghero Harbor. It drops you right at the cave entrance.
Boat sounds appealing. What's inside the caves?
Prepare to be amazed. It's huge inside, filled with incredible stalactites hanging down and stalagmites growing up, all dramatically lit. It's just, wow, nature's artwork, basically.
It's impressive.
It is. Quick warning, though, if you do take the stairs down, remember you have to climb back up. It's about 650 steps. Can be quite a workout.
650 steps.
Yeah.
No, good to know. Maybe the boat is the better option for some. So after the caves.
Well, the caves are actually inside the Capocaccia and Porto Conti Regional Natural Park. It's a beautiful, protected area, so you could do some hiking there if you're up for it. More amazing coastal views, obviously.
Hiking sounds good. What about one last beach?
Perfect idea for the late afternoon. I'd recommend Portoferro Beach. People often say it's the wildest, most beautiful beach around Alghero. It's got this kind of reddish sand, a bit more rugged, less developed.
Wild and beautiful. Sounds like a great final beach stop. And then how do we round off the whole 3-day trip?
A farewell dinner back in Alghero. Seems fitting, right?
Definitely.
And this is your chance to really try some local Sardinian wines, maybe a Vermentino. That's the classic white from the Northwest. Crisp, aromatic, really good.
Vermentino, okay. Any reds?
Oh, yeah. Cannonau is the big Sardinian red. Robust, full of flavor, really worth trying.
Local wines.
Yeah.
Perfect way to toast the adventure. Now, we've mentioned food here and there, seafood, paella. And we just recap some absolute must-try Sardinian food highlights.
Absolutely. Okay, first, pain carousel. You'll see it everywhere. It's this super thin, crispy flatbread, like paper thin, great with cheese or just on its own.
Pain carousel, crispy bread. Got it.
Then, the big one for meat lovers, porsto. Slow roasted suckling pig. The skin gets incredibly crispy. The meat is super tender. It's a proper feast dish.
Porcedu. Sounds intense, but probably delicious.
It really is. And like we said, seafood. Being an island, it's fantastic, especially in Cagliari, Bosa, Alghero, those coastal towns. Just super fresh.
Makes sense.
And I mean, we have to mention it again. Gelato. You just have to. Multiple times a day, probably.
Oh, standard Italy rule.
Yeah.
Any other specific wines or maybe other local drinks or delicacies to look out for?
Yeah, on the wine front, besides Vermentino and Cannonau, keep an eye out for Cargnano, that's a red, mostly from the south, and Monica, another red, usually a bit lighter, easy drinking.
No, Monaco. Okay.
And there's a white called Vernaccia, especially from the Oristano area. It's quite distinctive, sometimes paired with Botarga.
Botarga. What's that?
It's salted cured fish roe, usually mullet or tuna. They grate it over pasta or just slice it thinly. It's got a strong, savory sea flavor, very Sardinian.
Wow, okay. Sounds unique. Definitely adventurous.
It is, but worth trying if you see it.
Fantastic food and drink tips. So, thinking about the listener who's maybe getting really tempted now, beyond this itinerary, what are some final practical tips or just, inspiration points for Sardinia?
Well, the beaches. We've mentioned them, but seriously, Sardinia's reputation is deserved. Some of the bluest, clearest water you'll find anywhere in the Med. Just stunning.
The water does look incredible in photos.
And it really is like that. But beyond the coast, remember that rich history, those nuraghe we talked about, the Roman ruins? They're scattered all over, so you get this amazing mix of incredible nature and ancient human history, often side by side.
That blend does sound really appealing. Any logistical things that make it easier to travel there?
Actually, yes. Get this. Sardinia has no toll roads.
Really? No toll?
Nope. Which makes renting a car and driving around surprisingly affordable compared to mainland Italy. And it's well-connected 3 airports, 4 major ferry ports. So getting there isn't too hard.
Good to know about the tolls. When's the best time to go? Avoid the crowds, maybe.
Yeah, peak summer, July and August gets very busy and very hot. Spring, like March to May, and autumn, September to November, are often perfect. Temperatures are warm, pleasant for sightseeing and beaches, but way fewer crowds.
Spring or autumn. Sounds ideal. Anything else that makes Sardinia just different?
Well, there's the language. They have their own distinct language, Sardo, though everyone speaks Italian too, so communication isn't an issue for visitors.
A whole separate language, wow.
Yeah. And here's a fascinating fact. Sardinia is famous for having a really high number of centenarians, people living past 100, and generally high life expectancy.
Really? The secret to long life is in Sardinia?
Maybe. Perhaps it's the diet, the lifestyle, the clean air. Who knows? But it's definitely a thing they're known for.
A beautiful island, ancient history, no tolls, great food, and maybe you'll live longer. Sardinia sounding pretty irresistible. Okay, so let's bring this deep dive into a perfect 3-day Sardinian taster to a close.
Right. So in just those 72 hours, you really can get a fantastic flavor of the South. You experience Cagliari's charm, Nora's deep history, then that stunning coastal drive, the colors of Bosa, the Catalan feel of Alghero with those amazing caves nearby.
And the food. Can't forget the food and wine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a whirlwind for sure, but you touch on so many different aspects. History, nature, beaches, culture, food, a real immersion.
It definitely sounds like an amazing introduction. Like you said at the start, it feels quite different from the mainland Italy vibe many people know. It leaves you wanting more, I bet.
Absolutely. This 3-day plan, it's really just scratching the surface. It gives you a taste, shows you the potential.
So final thought for our listener, maybe dreaming of those turquoise waters now.
I'd say. With those ancient secrets kind of whispering on the wind and these incredible views literally around every bend in the road, what untold Sardinian story will you uncover when you go?
Ooh, nice.
Maybe this glimpse makes you think about staying longer next time. Or exploring totally different parts like the rugged mountains in the interior, or maybe those islands in the La Maddalena archipelago up north for amazing boat trips. Sardinia has so much more waiting.